Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Esteemed and beloved Hujjaj, guests of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. Many of you have been in the Haramain Sharifain for a number of days. Others are about to depart, and then there are some who will depart soon, inshallah. One point of reflection for today. You may have heard many reminders from the scholars up to now about not wasting time. Beyond that, I want just to add one more perspective, and that is to manage your time properly by prioritizing good actions. What do we mean by that? There's a lot of good that we can do and we should do when we are in the Blessed Lands. For example, visiting historical sites. It's important that when we embark on these sacred journeys, we remind ourselves about the history associated with these blessed lands, the sacrifice, and the dedication of the Sahaba, of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, of the Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam before him, of major occasions and moments in our Islamic history. This journey is about reconnecting with that history and with that heritage. Indeed. That said, though, higher on the scale of priorities for a Haji, for a person on Hajj, is direct forms of ibadah and worship. So it should not be, for example, in Madinatul Munawwara, that we overexert ourselves in other activities which are commendable and important, like connecting with history, but then we don't have adequate energy to be able to exert ourselves in salah whilst we are in the haram. And there are specific virtues mentioned of performing salah in Masjid al-Nabawi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We don't exert ourselves in terms of tilawat of the Quran, in terms of dua and dhikr, because a significant amount of our energy is expanded in that for which there hasn't been direct virtue mentioned, but it's generally a commendable thing to do whilst on the Hajj journey. The same in Makkatul Mukarramah. And time is limited during Hajj, especially. And even if you've got time, the closer you get to Hajj, the opportunity, the window of opportunity for certain direct acts of worship narrows as the crowds balloon and increase. So you will still be able to make tawaf right up to Hajj, but the tawafs would take longer. Access to the haram may become more difficult. So you should prioritize those actions for which specific virtue has been mentioned in the hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, direct forms of ibadah and worship for which you're going to get added reward, like your salah and your Quran and your dua, and tawaf in Makkatul Mukarramah is an example where we are encouraged to do tawaf excessively, over that which is commendable and important, but not as prioritized. And that is an important reflection that I wanted to share for today in terms of managing our priorities whilst we are on this sacred journey. May Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala bless one and all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.